part of a UN peacekeeping operation in 1994 under Operation Turquoise, even created a safe zone to help some of the perpetrators to escape to the neighboring Democratic Republic of Congo, according to the report. Nadira said more facts coming out from official French archives corroborate what was already public knowledge. Whether France acknowledges or not, the facts which are being revealed today and previously show that it was complicit, which doesn't have to be stated but proven. It has been proven by historical records, he said. Second shipment of a second batch of COVID-19 vaccines ordered from China arrived early Friday in Turkey. A Turkish Airlines plane that departed from Beijing landed at Istanbul airport at 6:10 a.m. local time, carrying the 3.5 million doses of the vaccine. A total of 10 million doses of the vaccine were imported in the second batch. The first batch of vaccines consisted of 3 million doses. Turkey has signed a deal with Chinese drug maker Sinovac to buy 15 million doses to vaccinate 25 million people. Mass vaccinations in Turkey began on January 14th. Turkish Health Minister Fahrettin Koca and President Recep Tayyip Erdogan were among the first to be vaccinated to boost public confidence in the vaccine. The government has also introduced nighttime and weekend curfews to stem the spread of COVID-19. And that was the news brought to you by the Voice of Turkey. And now, review of the Turkish press. Sabah says first National Security Council meeting of 2021 has been held under President Erdogan's chair. The NSC declaration says Turkey remains determined to defend her rights ensured by international law in the Aegean, East Mediterranean and Cyprus. The Council discussed steps taken to eliminate the terror organizations in our southern neighbors' lands, which are the primary cause of instability in our region. All involved international actors are called on to do their parts on the matter. Vatan says 10 million doses of the Chinese vaccination against COVID-19 have arrived in Turkey on Friday morning. Yeni Şafak says Turkey's homemade vaccination against coronavirus is expected to be more secure and effective against the virus. Head of Turkey's Scientific and Technological Research Agency, Hasan Mandal, says vaccines under development in Turkey are more effective and safe compared to foreign vaccines. Star quotes British Ambassador to Ankara, Dominic Chilcott, as having said that they are determined to cooperate with Turkey in defense industry. Haberturk says research company Numbeo announced the safest cities in list of 2020. A total of 6 cities, Antalya, Bursa, İzmir, Eskişehir, Ankara and Istanbul, made it to the list as the safest cities of the world. And that was the review of the Turkish press. And now a look at the foreign media. Deutsche Welle. The verdict was announced in the murder case of Kassel Governor Walter Lübcke. Killed because of the refugee-friendly policy he followed in Germany 2019, the murderer Stefan Ernst received a life sentence. ZDF.de. The German government plans to ban travel from countries where the mutated virus is prevalent. ARD.de. The German Vaccination Commission recommended that AstraZeneca's COVID-19 vaccine should not be given to people aged 65 and over. El-Kuzel-Arabi. Britain banned passengers from United Arab Emirates from entering the country. El-Kuzel-Arabi. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres. The self-determination of the Palestinian people and their right to independence must be respected. El-Dustur from Jordan says Washington, the return to the nuclear deal depends on Iran's fulfillment of its obligations. El-Raya from Qatar says the Independent Human Rights Commission in Afghanistan announced that civilian casualties decreased by 21% last year compared to 2019. La Tercera from Chile. The first batch of coronavac vaccines from China's Sinovac laboratories reached Chile. El Mundo from Spain. The European Union is mobilizing a mechanism that could ban vaccine exports. El País from Spain. In the first year of the coronavirus epidemic, 622,600 jobs were destroyed in Spain, and the unemployment rate rose to 16.3%. Le Parisien, suburbs in France, the government promised an investment of 3.3 billion euros. Le Figaro, Barkhane operation of French forces in the Sahel region, the United States Department of Defense does not promise any support to Paris. Le Monde in France says crimes other than sexual and domestic violence have declined in 2020 with quarantines. Interfax, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky has enacted the decision of the National Security and Defense Council of Ukraine to impose sanctions on certain Russian private and legal persons. And that was a look at the foreign media.
We are only a click away from you at www.trtenglish.com. You can listen to the Voice of Turkey's live or recorded broadcasts and more at www.trtenglish.com.
Parçalandım,